Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Secretary General.
Mr. Secretary General, UNICEF Executive
and all the
Director,
excellencies and
and then the
distinguished
excellence
guests from
and
across the
distinguished
world.
guests from on across the world.
My name is Kim
My
Namjoon,
name is Kim Nam-joon, known as
the
I,
leader of the group
the
BTS.
leader of the group
It is
BTS.
an incredible honor to
It's an incredible honor to be invited to be an
with such
occasion
significance
with such significance for
today's
today's young generation.
Last November,
Last November,
BTS launched the
BTS launched the Love Myself
campaign with
campaign
UNICEF,
with
building on
UNICEF,
our belief
building
that
on our belief that
true
true love
love
first
begins with loving
begins
myself.
with loving myself.
We've been partnering
We
with
have been
UNICEF
partnering with UNICEF's
violence
anti-violence program
to protect children,
to protect children and young people all over the world from violence.
And our
And our fans
have
become a major part of this
with their
campaign
action
with their action
and
with their
enthusiasm.
enthusiasm.
We truly have
We
the
truly have the best
fans
fans in the world.
And I'd like to begin
And we'd like to begin
talking
by
about
talking
myself.
about myself.
I was born in
I was born in
Ilsan,
Ilsan,
a city near
a
Seoul,
city near Seoul,
South Korea.
South Korea.
It is a really beautiful
It's
place
a really beautiful place
with a
with
lake,
a lake,
hills,
hills,
and even an
and
annual
even
flower
an
festival.
annual flower
I
festival.
spent a very
I
happy
spent a
childhood
very
there,
happy childhood
and
there,
I was just
and
an
was
ordinary
just
boy.
an ordinary boy.
I used to look
I
up
used
at
to
the night
look
sky
at
and
the
wonder,
night skies in
and
wonder,
I used to
and
dream
used to
the dreams of
dream
a
the
boy.
dreams of boy.
I used to
I used to
imagine
imagine that I was a superhero who could save the world.
And in an intro to one
And
of our
in
early
intro to one
albums,
of our
there's a
early
line
albums,
that said,
there is a line that says,
"My heart
"My
stopped
heart
when I was
stopped when I was maybe 9
10."
or 10."
Looking back,
Looking back,
I think that's when I began
I think that's when I begin
to
to worry about
what other people
what other people thought
thought
of
and
me,
starting
and started seeing
seeing
myself
myself through their eyes.
through their eyes.
I stopped
I stopped
looking up at the night
at
skies,
the night skies,
the stars.
the
I
stars.
stopped
I stopped
daydreaming.
daydreaming.
Instead, I
Instead,
just tried
I
to
just
jam
tried to jam myself into the
that other
mouse
people made.
that other people made.
Soon, I
Soon,
began to shut
I
out
began
my
to
own
shut
voice
down my
and
own
started to
voice
listen to the
and started to listen to the
voices of
voices of others.
No one called out
No
my
one
name,
called down my name,
and neither did I.
and neither did I.
My heart
My heart
stopped,
stopped,
and my eyes
and
closed
my
shut.
eyes closed shut.
So,
So, like this,
I, we
we
all lost our names.
all lost our names.
We became like
We
ghosts.
became like gods.
But I had one century,
But I had
and
one
that was me.
century, and that was music.
There was a small voice
There's
inside
a small
of me
voice
that said,
inside of my
"Wake up, man,
me
and
that
listen to yourself."
wake up, man, and listen to yourself.
But it took me quite a long time
But it took me quite
to
a long
hear
time to
music
hear
calling my real
music
name.
calling my real name.
Even after making the decision
Even
to
after
join
making the
BTS,
decision to
there
join
were a lot of
BTS,
hurdles.
there was a lot of
Some
hurdles.
people might not believe,
Some people might
but
not believe
most
it,
people
but
thought
most people
we were
thought
hopeless.
we were helpless.
and sometimes,
And
I just wanted
sometimes
to quit.
I just wanted to quit.
But I think I was very
But I
lucky
think
that
I was very
didn't
lucky
give it
that
all
I
up.
didn't give up. Oh no.
And I'm sure
that I
and
and
we
we
will keep
will
stumbling,
keep stumbling
and falling like this.
and falling like this.
BTS
BTS has become artists performing in those huge stadiums and selling millions of albums, but I'm
am
still an ordinary 24-year-old guy.
If there's anything
Is there anything
that
I've
it
achieved?
was only possible,
It was only possible because I have my other BTS
right by my
members
side,
right by my side,
and because of the love
and because of the love
and the
and the support
that our army fans
that our army
all over
fans
the world made for
all
us.
over the world made for us.
And maybe
And maybe
I made a
I
mistake,
made a mistake yesterday,
but yesterday's
but
me
yesterday's
is
me
still me.
is still me.
Today,
Today,
I am
who I am
with all
with
of my
all
faults,
of my
and my
faults
mistakes.
and my mistakes.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow,
I
I might be a tiny bit wiser,
and that'd be me too.
and that would be me too.
These faults
These
and
faults and mistakes
are what I am,
are what I am,
making up the brightest
making
stars
up the
in
brightest stars
constellation of
in
my
the
life.
constellation of my life.
I have come to
I have come to love myself
for who I am,
who I am,
for who I was
for who I
and
was,
for who I hope to become.
and for who I hope to become.
I like to say
I would like
one
to
last
share
thing.
one last thing.
After releasing
After
our Love
releasing
Yourself
our
albums
Love Yourself
and launching
albums
the Love Myself
and launched the Love Myself
campaign,
campaign,
we started
we
to hear
remarkable
stories
from our
fans
fans
all
all
over the world,
how our message helped them
their
overcome
hardships in life
and their hardship in life
and start loving
and
themselves.
start loving themselves.
Those stories
The story
remind us
constantly remind us
of our
of
responsibility.
our responsibility.
So
So
let's take all one more step.
touch on more steps.
We have learned
We have
to love
learned to
ourselves.
love ourselves.
So now I
So now I urge you
speak
to
yourself.
speak yourself.
I like to
I would like to ask all of you,
what is your name?
what is your name?
What excites you?
What
and
excites
makes your
you
heart
and
beat?
makes your heart beat?
Tell me your story.
Tell me your story.
I want to hear your
I
voice.
want to hear your voice.
I want to hear
I
your
want to hear
conviction.
your conviction.
No matter who you are,
And no matter who you
where you're
are,
from,
where you're from,
your skin color,
your skin color,
your gender
your
identity,
gender identity,
just speak yourself.
just speak yourself.
Find your name,
Find your name
and find your
and find your
voice
voice
by speaking yourself.
by speaking yourself.
I'm Kim Nam
I'm Kim Nam Chun, and also MR of BTS.
I'm an idol,
I'm an
and I'm an
idol,
artist from
and
a
I'm an
small
artist
town in
from
Korea.
small town in Korea.
Like most people,
Like most people,
I've made
I
many
make
and
many
mistakes
and
in my
plenty
life.
mistakes in my life.
I have many
I have
faults,
many
and I have
faults,
many more
and I have
fears.
many more fears.
But I'm gonna embrace myself
But I'm gonna
as
to
hard
embrace
as I
myself
can.
and as hard
And I'm
as I
starting to
can.
love myself
And I'm starting to love myself gradually, just little by little.
What is your name?
What is your name?
Speak yourself.
Speak yourself.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.